I managed to head out a couple of times this week, after not having had the time to fish for a while. Instead of one of the more elaborate videos I've planned, I thought I'd just head down to the river for a brim fish. I used to fish the yacht clubs downstream a lot for brim before starting my channel. It's not that brim fishing in the yacht clubs is particularly productive. In fact, they're usually far harder to catch here than in the dirty water upstream. But the wariness of the brim in this area means that actually catching a few can be pretty rewarding, especially land-based. A lot of people are put off by the amount of blowfish in this area of the Swan, but on this day they were far outnumbered by the swarms of 30-something centimetre flathead that seem to be going around the system at the moment. Thankfully, I did manage to find some brim eventually. At least it's the target fish. I mean, it's not a big one, and he's come off. Oh, he is covered in lice. Ugh. That was the coolest take. He just came charging out from under the pylon, under the jetty, sorry. This is going to be a tough one to land. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording. Never mind. He would be probably low 30s, I think. Let's put him back. Very chunky. I wasn't very impressed with myself for not recording as much as I usually do, so I headed out again the next day. Got to somewhat race against time because I forgot my scissors. So if I get snagged, lose my leader, I've got to go home, I guess. Sadly, my usual spots were occupied by some kind of field trip, but I managed to get onto some fish nonetheless. Oh. Flathead. Tiny little flathead. Oh, and I forgot my scissors as well. Oh, that's a fish. A few more head shakes, but I think that's still a flathead. Another flathead. Jesus. Okay, buddy. More flathead. Brother, you don't want to swim? I would be focusing more on the structure, but I forgot my scissors, so I don't really want to get snagged and have to retie without scissors. There are some fish obviously about, and that's pantsed. Probably not a big fish, but a fish nonetheless. I'm just using a Rapala Crush City. I'm using the motor oil colour. Generally I prefer motor oil in dirty water, and I like to load it up with a good amount of scent. I'm not really fishing the best conditions. I think it's really low, high tide. I think it's what you call a neap tide today, and that's a fish. Another flathead. Just what I want. These guys are just everywhere in this system at the moment. Oh, not a bad fish. Oh, that is not a great fish. A little bit excited, but at least it's a brim, hey? Can't complain. Nothing special, but it's a brim nonetheless. Sorry if this wasn't my most interesting video. I thought I'd just make a quick edit so I could focus on some more quality content in the near future, without worrying about not having uploaded in a while. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, that's good.